Hey, man. Hey, Bud on top of the world. And it's a lot of people that don't like it. Oh, man. Y'all just, boy, the hate is real. I ain't mad at that man. I would have been just as happy for Spence. But listen, man, you got to give credit due when it's due, man. Be happy for that brother, man. You know what I mean? He ain't done, you don't know him personally. He ain't done nothing to you. You know what I mean? He ain't kick your ball over the fence. You know what I'm saying? He ain't steal your bike. You know, he ain't said nothing about your mama. But listen, Bud believes it's only supposed to be one belt, man. He got an issue with all these goddamn belts, too. Let's talk about it. What up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bad Boxing TV. Man, get your big goofy ass in here and hit the bag. Hit that like button for your boy. That helps the channel, man. You already know I appreciate that love. Shout out my gang, man. My bag hitters. Y'all know the count, boy. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for sure. Also, real quick, if you rock with your boy, you know what I'm saying? They got this thing out that came to my attention called the Super Thanks. It's right over here, right down there. Look, follow that and go on down there. It's called a Super Thanks. if you rock with the content, man, if you find the content entertaining and you like rock talking boxing with your boy, man, look out for your manses. You don't see me posting no cash apps, no Vimos. I don't be asking y'all for shit, man. But, you know, if you want to rock out with that Super Thanks, man, I truly appreciate y'all. All right, listen, according to Bud Crawford, it should be only one belt, right? He says it's only one belt that really matters, right? And I feel him on this one, man. And look, this has been a pet peeve of a lot of fighters, especially for Floyd Mayweather, where he always has been vocal and verbalized his dislike for all of the different belts and sanctioning bodies, of course. And then you have these sanctioning bodies with multiple belts, right? So that's been an issue. But according to Bud Crawford, this is what he had to say. He said this, quote, fights should be mandatory to happen so you can clean up the sport of boxing, and there can only be one champion in one division, like in the UFC. Floyd and Canelo, they showed us time and time again that it's not about the belts. When you get to a certain point in your career, you're bigger than the belts. Coming up, everybody wants to be a champion. But once you get your name out there and you become a megastar, the belts don't mean nothing. We are paying for the belts. I'm paying for the sanctioning bodies to come out here and watch me fight, to give me a belt that I'm already paying for. You are not paying me, I'm paying you. The only one that really matters is the Ring Magazine belt, because it's free. Why should I have to pay to be a champion? That Ring Magazine title holder is the number one guy in the division, and that's how it should be. End quote. I gotta tell you, man, I completely agree with Bud Crawford. I think the UFC got it right. I think we've grown accustomed to having so many different belts. Even with me coming up, man, it's always been, the IBF and the WBA and the WBC. And now these belts have been around for a very, very long time. And you got to remember that now, and since Floyd Mayweather in 2015, Terence Crawford is the first lineal champion in the welterweight division, right? So it's like, damn, you know what I mean? I understand where he coming from. At the end of the day, the lineal champ, the Ring Magazine holder, is the guy. That's why a lot of people want to give Teofimo Lopez so much credit, include myself, for knocking off the likes of the lineal champion and Vasyl Lomachenko, and then going up to 140 and knocking off the lineal champion and Josh Taylor. It means a lot. It means that you beat the man, right, in that division. And when you hold it, that means you are the man. So for Bud Crawford, he's just saying there's only one belt that really matters, and that's the lineal champion at Ring Magazine. Bottom line, does it take from some of the excitement of the sport? I think so, because again, I think most of us have grown accustomed to there being 4 sanctioning bodies. And when you make the unification bouts, those seem to always be extremely exciting. The whole process of eliminating these fake champs, even though they are champions, but to eliminate these champions, to say who's better than this guy, it's a fun process, right? It's almost like the process of elimination, vying for that number 1 spot, which is ultimately undisputed, which has become extremely popular over the last few years now, right? And you got to tilt your head to Bud Crawford, because I think, with him doing it back, I want to say that was 2017, if I can remember correctly. I forget what year it was. Could have been earlier than that. He was the first to unify and become undisputed in a good minute, right? And it kind of snowballed from there, with all of these fighters really trying to go hard to become undisputed. And now when you look at the likes of a Devin Haney and a Canelo, and a Charlo, all of these guys becoming undisputed champions within the last 3 to 4 years, right? So it's extremely popular to try to become the man with all of the belts, which basically means that you're the lineal champion. You're the Ring Magazine guy. So I agree with him. But shit, man, again, I think it's a fun element to the sport. If they did decide to say, hey, we done with all of the belts tomorrow, there's only, now that Bud has the lineal belt, the rest of the belts are gone. He's the guy. I think it kind of takes away from some of the excitement of saying, hey, this is a champion. This guy's a champion. Let's unify with this fight, right? And then you just have to pit the contenders versus the best versus the best. You know what I mean? Because he makes a solid point, man. Like when you look at a Floyd or a Canelo right now, even a Gervonta Tank Davis, who has a bullshit belt, but still puts asses in the seat. You get to a certain level where the belts really don't matter, but yet you collecting money from a fighter, right? Once you reach a certain level, the belts really, really don't matter. And if anybody has proven that, it's most definitely Gervonta Tank Davis with the Mickey Mouse belt doing his thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section, man. You agree with Terence Crawford? Should they just be the One Ring Magazine lineal champion? That's it. Everybody else fall in line and you fight each other accordingly? Or, do you think having 4 sanctioning bodies brings a different element of excitement and unification bouts and somebody, trying to obtain all 4? All right. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section, man. That's all I got for y'all on this one, man. I got my guy with me, man. Talk to the nigga Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.